doing corned beef and cabbage with potatoes and carrots. Alright guys, today we're going with little red potatoes. Love them. Put about 1.5 inches of water into a big pot. I'm going to put all these guys on the bottom. Hit them with a little bit of sea salt. Now the corned beef is going to be a little salty, so we don't have to put a ton of salt. But you want to make sure that these potatoes are all cut up about the same size, so that way they all get done at the same time. Got our carrots all peeled up already. Made it through my infusion nicely today. Amen. Feeling good. Got a concert for Blake and Savannah tonight at the McWanago High School, so that's going to be good. What I'm going to do is just chop all these up. If they get too big, just going to cut them in half. So pretty easy prep. I mean, you're talking less than 10 minutes to prep all this stuff and then throw it on the stove and away you go. So if you're looking to make some corned beef and cabbage, it's not as scary or as difficult as you might think it is. The scariest part might be the price of corned beef, which has gone up exponentially, just like everything else to be expected. But I'll show you here what I ended up getting for my cut. This time I went with the point cut, and this was 1163, so decent size, family of 4. But with all the carrots, all the potatoes, and the cabbage, it's going to make for a very filling meal. So, my cabbage. I didn't get a huge head. I like to cut the bottom of it off. Give it some legs. And then just cut it into 4 different sections here. And this is just going to get fanned out all over in here. Plenty of cabbage. I like to put some cracked pepper in here. That's what Kim likes, the cracked pepper. Then when this is all done, we're just going to add water to, or some butter. It's going to be good, and it's going to start smelling delicious in here. What I can do is cut to, once this is, about 3/4 of the way done, so I can show you. And then I'm going to put this corned beef right up on top, because I don't want it to soak in the water the whole time. I kind of want to steam it. Now you can steam it or you can put it in the oven. Some people prefer the baked. I'm not partial either way. I just know that I'm going to lay down and take a nap after this and let this thing get cooking. So hit it with some cracked pepper. It's going to get inside of there. How are we doing on time here? Alright, 3.5 minutes. Cut this guy open. These are all, they all come the same. So what I want to do is show you how simple this is once you get it open. Come on. Boy, apparently you could drop this thing from a plane and you wouldn't hurt it. Alright, don't forget this tiny little packet of seasoning. And this, you're just going to cut open and sprinkle along the top of the corned beef. Now, if there's a side of the beef that has more fat, you want that fat side up so all the juices can render into it. And guys, that's about it. I got my cleanup here. Put a little bit more of this cabbage around, and then that cabbage can be ate later with butter, black pepper, but cabbage is fairly reasonable. It starts to make sense when you look back through history on what people ate when there was a famine or there was a world disaster. You know, it was always potatoes and cabbage and, you know, root vegetables, things that come right from the earth. So, well, this Irish music has almost turned into death metal. So, Alexa, next. So, that's that. A little cracked pepper on there. And I'm going to get my cover, throw this on the oven, and give it an hour and a half. And we should be good to go. All right, let's check this baby out. Oh, yeah. That's steaming nice. Everything's bubbling. Cabbage is getting nice and green. Potatoes are underneath. This is going to be delicious. That's the part that I love, when you can smell it in the kitchen. So when Kim gets home in about a half hour, more like 45 minutes, she'll get to smell it right away.